ALFFING Around to the Max is brought to you by Max Auto Clinic.
Hello, I'm about to reveal where I got the name ALF from, ALFF. That's right, where did I get the name from? It is time that you know. I got it from a guy from the Republic of St. Philip. Yes, the best parish in the world. Yep. And his name is Philip St. Hill. He's next to me. Mr. St. Hill, hi.
What's up?
I'm ALF.
Yeah, you are. I believe so.
You believe so?
Yes.
And you gave me the name?
Yes, I remember. I remember
You
that.
christened me ALF.
I remember that. I remember that. You were better looking then, but I remember that. Yes.
And now I'm facially challenged, maybe.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes,
follically
yes.
challenged as well, too.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Good.
yes.
So people want to know why you gave me that name, one, and who is Philip St. Hill? Start with my name first, please.
Well, I decided to call you Alf because in those days you were a little fellow, reaching me around the knee, and trying to put you on stage and to expose you to the public.
Yes.
And you're frightened.
Oh.
So I come up with the idea.
Yeah.
This is a little frightened fella.
Alf?
That is what Alf stands for. A little frightened fella.
No further information to the public. It's not a laughing matter at all.
All right. Well, but don't get so angry, because I can tell you that you have grown into something better. I was going to say beautiful, but I would be lying. You have grown into something better. You have matured, and I have watched you over these last few years, and you have done a lot. You're doing a lot of good work for Barbados, and therefore I want to congratulate you. I just want to ask you for some of the money that you're getting.
Listen to me. This is supposed to be a serious interview. This is not a comedy show. But, Mr. St. Hill, you are the protocols officer of Barbados.
Yes,
but
I am.
Apart from that, the other side of you, tell us about your days growing up. People can't believe it. Remember, your father used to ride with a sheep on his bicycle?
Yes. Yeah. And it wasn't me.
And it wasn't you?
Yeah. No, I started in this thing from the time, well, my mother, I go back to the days of my mother. My mother told me that when she was pregnant with me, my father carried her to some circus show they had in Barbados. I wish a woman called Headless Dinah was present, you know. So they said that I born with a head, but with nothing in my head, you know. So that started it. But in terms of drama, I started out at the Princess Margaret School, where I used to go for lunch.
Primary?
Yeah, primary. Yeah, primary, man.
Yeah.
I spent most of the time in the lunchroom, but I went there. You understand what I'm saying?
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Right.
Food for thought. Anyhow, I used to belong to this thing called the Princess Margaret Culture and Debating Society. In fact, I was the first president and founder member. We used to call it Prim Card in those
You were the
days.
head boy?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I was the head of everybody.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So it started from there, and then I went into performance poetry. I started to write poetry from the time I was at school, you know, in Bajan dialect, talking about the things around me and trying to look at them in humorous ways and so on. So that went on for many, many years. And then I slipped into the Calypso arena for a bit, around 1982 and just before, when we had Conqueror's Calypso tent.
You were one of the comedians?
Yeah, I was one of the comedians.
And what were the other fellas again?
It was Kelvin, who we used to call Cheetah. It was Amos,
yeah.
and it was Johnny Blaze.
Oh yeah, Johnny's overseas.
Yeah, Johnny's overseas. Johnny's overseas. No, he don't call me here, so you got that kind of here. You know?
So it was the four of you all.
Yeah, it was the four of us.
Then it came to three.
Yeah.
Then two.
Yeah.
Then none.
Yeah, then none. First there were four, then there were three, then there were two, and then there were none.
Good. All right. You said you were into spoken word performance poetry. Can you remember any of the pieces you did? Any? You can start something now? Couple lines?
Yeah, I could say. Well, I'll do a gospel piece because I just do, this gospel poetry thing. It says one out there in the sea one day coming on tonight was Jesus and the disciples in a boat. It was rocking left and right. The wind was blowing strong, boy, and all that them could think. Well, if things continue so this evening, we can surely sink. Looking out to see if any help was near wasn't very easy because outside wasn't clear. Then suddenly they saw a figure of a human coming close and told them shout to the others, fellas, we see a ghost. Rushing over from inside, the others came to see. But Jesus quickly stopped them. Okay, boys, it's me. You need to get so frightened with all things I can do. Because I'm walking on the water, you can let that bother you. Well, Peter, like he didn't believe it. He had a little doubt. So open him, he mouth Peter, get up and he shout, if that is you, kind master, then here's what to do. Cause me to get out of this boat and come out there by you. Come along, my dear Peter. No objection from me. So getting out of the boat, Peter began to walk out on the sea. He started by walking slowly, man. Then he quickened up his pace. His eyes was fixed on Jesus and he started moving his. But as he was nearing Jesus, Peter looked long at his feet. He said, this is really water. I walk it on the street. street. Just then the wave break behind him as if to knock you down. And hearing the commotion, Peter decided to look around. The wind was blowing strong. The boat was rocking mad. It was looking like it was going to be the worst experience they had had. But as soon as curious Peter missed and looked away, he had weakened on the faith that he had shown so much that day.
Dear.
The next thing you hear from Peter as he was going down, Jesus, Jesus, hold me, you gonna let me drown? What's going to happen? I wet now in my clothes. I lost one of my sandals of water in my nose. Jesus tell him, you were all right, Peter, once you were watching me. But you see what going to happen as you look back at the sea? You started to get frightened and that caused you to run away. And Peter, your faithlessness almost cost your life today. Once I tell you to come, you don't have to fear, but you're going to find yourself in trouble as you don't trust me. You hear? Peter said, my kind master is sorry, I should have never turned. But from that incident, it's a good lesson what I learned. Okay, in the world, boy, a lot of ways can come with me. They're going to come in many different forms. They're going to come day after day after day.
Right.
You might, temptation, a good friend might let you down. You might not have no clothes and money and persecution all around. But keep your eyes on Jesus here. Take it off the sea. Peter says we should learn from what happened back there to he. So if we hoping to make it alpha and live above these problems we can meet, we got to keep our eyes on Jesus, man, not down there by we feet.
Right.
I'm talking about feet, though. I hear that you get locked up. You get report for walking through Lightfoot Lane.
Me?
I tell you, people that got size 15 and more shouldn't do that. You know? And it's a good thing that the police, that you get off easy. Because if the police can spell Lightfoot Lane, so you let you go along. You know what I'm saying? But he was going to carry across in Swan Street and report on Swan Street. But then, you know, we use size foot, you could go through Swan Street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you get off.
Oh,
right?
fine. You sure what that is?
Yeah, I would say that there.
No. If we go on YouTube, there's a telephone conversation with Auntie. You remember anything from that excerpt? Give us two of the pieces that you did in speaking to your auntie overseas.
Yeah. I said, well, Auntie, you know we billing all like water, toilet and bath at the back, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and the fella, the well digger, come in every day and then come in some days and got my mother angry. So my mother gone in town. For what? My mother gone in town to buy a ready dig well. You see? Somebody tell you that man ain't got in some, that got in sucking everything already. You see? Yeah, and Auntie has a big boy now. Look, I just eat a whole egg. No, I just eat a whole chicken. Yesterday I eat a whole chicken. Oh, no, you eat a whole chicken? Yes, it was still in the egg.
Phillipson Hill, the lighter side of Phillipson Hill, the protocols officer, but he was at Laughter and Jazz. And of course, you can still see him around the circuit performing at many gospel events. I'm crowding the costume at Launch Show on the Alpha Padmore with the man who gave me my name. Stay tuned because starting next week, Mr. St. Hill, there's a new thing that Barbados today is putting on where they are going to have the first, I can't tell you what it is, but the first something, and it's going to be the first.
Oh!
Big next week.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Okay. So I am the first, right? Beginning next week.
Yes. You're at Barbados today.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That had me confused. Yeah.
And tell you what, this program people didn't take yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. That's why the teacher, my mother had the teacher get away. You know, because when the teacher tell me how many days of the week begin with T, and I tell her 4, and she beat me, I carry my mother to the school.
Why?
And my mother said, because I know that there are 4 days of the week that begin with T. No. You might think it is only Tuesday and Thursday, but it's today and tomorrow too.
Goodbye.